We had two transports tonight, Price and Ferguson. Fight of the night was Ferguson and Gaethje. Performance of the nights were Gaethje and Francis. So that makes Gaethje 7 fights, 9 bonuses. That's pretty badass. Gate was 0, attendance was 0. That's a first.
Dana, I mean, obviously, I know it means a lot probably just to get this event done, you know, to get back is an accomplishment in itself, but then to end it the way we did with that main event, just absolutely incredible. Can you talk about just how you're feeling at this moment after that fight?
Yeah, you know, in talking to everybody this week, I mean, everybody knew how I felt about it. Literally, as a promoter, you can't go out and guarantee that people are going to see anything. This is like, I don't know, in my 20 years of doing this, maybe only the second or third time I've ever guaranteed you that the main event would be incredible. And, you know, the fight was really good. I thought, I don't want to take anything away from Gaethje because he fought an incredible fight. But you know, I thought Tony looked off tonight, thought he looked slow. And I would have to imagine that cutting weight twice in a month will affect you, you know? So I don't know if that was it or what, but the guy isn't fucking human. He's got a chin like nothing. Nobody takes Gaethje's punches like that. Nobody I've seen since I've been watching, you know, Gaethje fight can take punches like that. But this kid did, man. Tony Ferguson is, he's a special human being.
No doubt. With there being no crowd, we could actually hear you afterwards. After the stoppage, you told Herb Dean, "Good job, ref. Good job, ref." So you felt the stoppage was well timed.
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to throw anybody under the bus, especially this guy, because I love him. But Chuck Liddell is like blowing me up, saying that was a horrible stoppage, and that's crazy. I actually think the fight could have been stopped a little sooner, to be honest with you. Tony took a lot of damage tonight. Not only did he take a lot of damage, he took damage from a guy who fucking hits like a truck. A guy who punches very hard and usually knocks people unconscious when he hits them with those shots. So I think the stoppage was great, and I think it actually could have been stopped sooner.
Yeah. We haven't seen Gaethje yet. I mean, he clearly took a little bit of damage as well, but do you have an idea, I mean, how soon you'd like him to fight Khabib, when we can put that fight together? Well,
you know, Khabib tweeted that he's ready to go this summer, so we'll get back home next week and figure out, you know, what's next and get this fight together as soon as possible.
Fantastic. I want to ask you about Henry Cejudo. Obviously, a great performance by him as well.
Incredible. Looked incredible tonight.
The retirement, take you by surprise? I mean, did you have any inkling that maybe that was coming?
Yeah, he's been talking about retirement to us for the past several months. You know, I didn't know he was going to do it tonight, but I knew he's been talking about it. And you know my opinion on that. If you start talking about retirement in this business, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Although, I think he's one of the best in the world, right? He looked incredible. And say what you want about Dominick Cruz and his layoffs and all this other stuff. Cruz is a badass fighter with a very high fight IQ and very motivated to win, et cetera, et cetera. And tonight was a big win for Cejudo.
Yeah, no question. Now you've got to figure out what to do with the title. You know, I know that you probably want to mull it over a little bit, but are there any initial leanings on what you would do? You've got Sterling and Jan saying maybe they should fight for the title.
It's Peter, Jan, and somebody.
Yeah.
We'll get that figured out too. We'll make a title fight next week for the vacant title and probably do that fight as soon as possible.
Sounds good.
You were there, cage side, no crowd in the stands. What was that experience like?
Weird. It was weird. You guys must have thought this too, but during the Tony Ferguson-Gaethje fight, crowd would have been going insane during that fight. I mean, there were just so many moments in that fight where I was like, if there was a crowd here right now, this place would be going nuts. And there's so many things that you love about live sports, whether you're home, in a bar, or there live, you know? And one of the big key components to live sports are the group of people that you're with and, you know, the energy that you get when cool things happen. And tonight was an amazing event, but that was definitely missing tonight. You know, these moments where, I mean, just the walk-ins alone. How fun are the walk-ins when you get that main event and the lights drop and the feature starts playing and then the walkout music comes and they come out of that tunnel to buffer to the first punch being thrown. I mean, it's just all part of what makes this so great.